to Try Virtual
Virtual.
Roundtable.
You
We're
didn't
live.
let me do my part. Oh, that's the other one. Okay. Nice.
Try.
That intro was stupid.
I know.
That's because you didn't do it. You think it's stupid.
But
But it was too short. I like the longer ones.
We're having an issue.
Don't do another one. We're good.
I'm not.
All right.
I'm not going to. We're just going to keep going.
All right. What's this one about, Doc?
Oh, actually, all right. So for those of you that happen to get over to where we are, I had a little mishap over here on our engineering side. So hopefully you guys can find us. We are live. I do see it, but
Oh, good.
it
Oh,
did
wait.
something different. So
I can actually.
welcome to Try Virtual Roundtable. This is episode number 62.
I have to rinse this
Two.
one out.
I know,
62.
but 62. They have to go to the other link. There's a new one.
Oh,
Tell them. Actually, hold on.
Are you?
Here,
There's a
I'm
new
gonna
link
share it.
from YouTube.
Yeah, I'm giving it to you right now.
Oh no! I sent it out
I
to like
know.
40 people.
I know, me too. Not 40, but I sent it out to a few people. I just sent it to you guys.
Well, send it to all
I did.
the normal
I am.
people.
I'm sending it right now. I am.
I keep hearing it pop. Anyway, while they're doing that, just want to welcome everybody
going,
to our
Icy.
podcast. Episode 62. This one is part 2 in our series. I wish I would have known then what I know now, but it's like the family edition where like people have, their relationships have messed up, or even in a positive way. Like it could have turned your life around with family members if you would have known now or then what you know now. I hate that saying. It's so long. It messes up in my head every time I try to say
Say it
it.
again.
If I know now what I know, if I knew now what I knew, if I knew then what I know now. Yeah, if I knew then what I know now, that's our series. This is number 2, family edition. We have one more after that, and it's like relationships, love and relationships.
you're the host, I see, because I don't even like the subject. So let's go.
Yeah, I know. So no, you do like the subject because it has to do with family.
Do you have a problem with family? That's what we're talking about.
I was gonna say. So we're talking about. So hey, Gloria, what's up? Gloria says hello, boys. What's happening? Alex says, what's up? What's up, Alex?
Gloria.
St. Bernard Lover, they made it over to our mishap.
Man, Gloria
Sorry, guys,
sent
we
me
had a technical difficulty this morning or afternoon.
She sent me a good little video. I'm going to have to make one now myself, but it's going to be a while before I can do it.
Okay.
It's gonna be
you're not going to
elaborate
on that no more? Or
it's a prosthetic. It's a prosthetic video.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So
again, we're talking about family. So as people eventually start working their way over here, hopefully they can find us here. I had a little mishap earlier, so we'll kind of talk a little bit. So we're talking about family, and we're talking about relationships with family, and what I would do different if I had to do it over again, dealing with family, like relatives and
the good, the bad, the ugly.
The good, the bad, the ugly. Kids, the whole thing. And how I would communicate, or I guess for me, I'll say this one thing. I'll start out by this. Had I known now, I probably wouldn't have focused my energy as much as I did with family or with people that really didn't appreciate it or me as much as I might have thought. So maybe I wouldn't have given my attention on certain things and gave it more attention on other things that I could have focused on. And that would probably be one thing that I would say differently that I had different. Just things that I've noticed throughout the years with relationships with family members that I don't talk to anymore, or that I might not had a good relationship with, and that I gave a lot of energy and into it, but not getting back that same energy, and me giving that energy over and over again Waste
Like,
a waste of energy, I guess, if you want to say.
me
Waste
too.
of time
So-
too.
Yeah, waste
Yeah.
of time.
Me
I would
too.
say that would be something that I would do different.
Yeah, I hated feeding my kids. Just got
Yeah.
on my nerves every time I turn around.
Did he
Every
say
time.
feeding? He hated
Yeah,
feeding.
giving them food.
Y'all gonna let me
know.
tell my story or what?
Oh, sorry.
Thank you.
Go on.
Did he say feeding though? Okay, good.
He did.
I
He was
hated
just
feeding my
clarifying.
kids.
Scoot your mic closer, Doc.
Okay, let me scoot mine for.
Just to let everybody know, I just woke up.
Had a good
So,
nap. Yeah.
like
All
I
right.
was
Let's give him a
saying,
clap for that.
Y'all gonna let me finish with my stuff?
I was
Thank
going
you.
to give you a.
So, don't be trying to talk. Don't try to give me some. Don't be trying to be nice to me.
What is he
problem
doing
right,
with
hold up. That's your problem right now. I don't deserve it. I don't even like you right now. So you was about to do what?
Would you finish your story? Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
okay. So anyway, if I knew now what knew, man,
Yeah, see?
feeding them kids was something else, man. They was eating too much. Like you had to go. I had them 18 months apart. You had to do like level 1, and the other one was on level 3, and the other one had like diapers 1. The other one had diapers 3. You know the sizes. If I'd have saved some money and just bought them the same damn diaper. One would have been sagging a little bit. The other one would have been a little tight. But okay.
Just hold them in the tub.
Yeah.
There you go.
Right. Right.
Or I would have just used some washcloths. You know what I'm saying? Kept it simple. You know how much I was paying in diapers?
Too much. Too
Yo,
much.
And who knew a baby
Doc.
pooped that much? What? It's
I
not
had twins.
I'm not right.
I do understand.
Well, if I knew then what I know now, I'd have put them in wet naps.
Some
I was
baby
thinking
wipes and
of
just
cloth.
wrap them up in that, right? Hey,
I was thinking
Honey Bear, how
cloth.
you doing? Glad you made it over. Hey, welcome, Honey Bear. But yes, Doc. Yeah, the kids,
Honey,
they
yeah.
did require a lot from us, Doc. And yeah, that I don't regret. I do not regret. I don't know what Doc's talking about,
Just saying.
feeding them damn kids.
can
But
tell you
yes,
that.
I enjoyed feeding those kids. That
Get that
That I
government
did.
cheese.
the government cheese and
Get
all.
that
'Cause you don't
government
need
bread.
You don't need to eat every day. I don't need
You
to eat every
don't
day.
like scientifically. You don't
That's
need to
right.
eat every
You
day.
You're right.
So
You're
wait a
right,
minute.
Doc.
So listen.
At my age, I have discovered that as well.
So now I think about it. Back then, they was eating like every day. Like they were like what, like 6 months old? You don't need to eat that much. You're 6 months. You're not even gonna know you're hungry. You don't even know what hunger feel like. So I had to save myself a lot of money, put that towards their college education. Fed them every other day.
We're just gonna
saying.
feed you every other day. We put that money aside. That
Yeah,
that
we could have put that
okay,
money
Doc.
to the side. You're
That's
absolutely
what
right.
you would do differently, I
Go-
guess. Okay.
Go to your mama. Let her feed you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Car seats were
Hey,
expensive.
all right, I see. What would you do different? Come on.
Like I don't know. My problem is I wanted to engage and have contact more than I could with my cousins. Like I felt like I was doing like I was sad when I was like, man, I haven't talked to Chrissy in so long. I haven't talked to, Clarissa. It's like, man, and we used to spend every summer together in Elko, Nevada. And it's like, and Nikki, and it's just, that's what my regret is, not
Right.
keeping in contact more with them.
Right.
Not that they thought it was an issue, is more on me.
Right. On your side. Exactly.
Yeah.
And I agree with Gloria there. Gloria said, regret not setting boundaries with family members. I agree. Setting those boundaries ahead of time when you're younger, and setting up those boundaries are very required. Very much.
Gotta go to the
required.
bathroom. He had to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, he had to go to the bathroom. All right.
He
I
had to-
guess we'll see you when you get back.
I
He was
also with my grandma in New Orleans, right?
New Orleans.
Yeah, one of my on my dad's side, my grandma. I wish I could have spent more time with her. When I was younger, she committed suicide, and so that kind of
yeah.
stopped that relationship right there. But
yeah, and
that-
that's another touchy subject for me as far as that goes. I think when people are really reaching out and looking for help, I think again those are one of those times where where if I'm focusing my energy on things that I should be focusing on, I would see those people that are needing the help and then that are reaching out, because that's something that I've been, kind of dealing with. Was that as well? Is that suicide stuff? Because I've got some family
but
members that, but not playing the guilt role and saying if I would have or I could have done more and all that stuff. Not saying all that, because I know I did what I could and what I could, but with it saying had I not focused my energy on other things, then I could be around to do that. So just as a life lesson is making sure that my energy is focusing on things that I should be focusing on. I'm not saying going back and I could change it and all that, because I know I can't. I'm just talking about for my future. That's what I'm saying, is making sure that I am available.
And
if there is someone
but honestly,
in need.
Sometimes you don't know. Like sometimes you don't know. But we don't want to get on. We don't want to get on that train right now. That's a different conversation.
That's a different train.
That's a different train.
It is family though.
No, I know.
We don't
but once we start talking,
talking
suicide the whole time. Yeah.
Yep. That's okay. So let's hear your stats. IC has stats.
Oh no, I'm watching the thing. Go ahead and throw some out there. You got them right up there. You can see them better. Basically, we got some stats about
literally right before we were coming on the podcast. So you're gonna do.
I sent them way earlier. I sent them way earlier. So all right. But anyway,
some stats for you guys. Oh,
well, I was just gonna preface it a little bit. Basically, it's about the fathers and sons. Whether or not that is a difficulty with not talking to them for whatever reason, mothers and daughters, what is the most common type, and how many families have that in their family? And I believe, what was it, 51% or 81? I want to say 81.
81.
You mean
80
have some sort of disconnection because of a particular reason?
All right. So I'll just actually read some stats here. Let's read some. 38% of Americans are estranged from a family member.
Gotcha.
38%. Yeah,
that's a lot.
High.
1 out of 4.
Yeah, that is
basically.
So 1 in 4 people experience family estrangement in their lifetime. 16% of adults are estranged from a parent. Wow, 16%.
And it's adult. I had to reread that. I didn't quite get it, but it's like me with my mom, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yep. Fathers are 4 times more likely to be cut off than mothers.
Well, we know what the reason that is.
4 times?
Why do you think so, Doc? Why?
Whoa.
Modern court system and divorce era.
Yeah. Oh my
God.
Well, I mean, that could be part of it, but I think because the men don't discuss things as much. They'll be quiet and let it happen.
Right.
They'll be like, okay, you don't want to talk to me, then I'm not going to be the one reaching back out. I think that's a big problem.
It might be a component, but I'm saying there's a certain.
But that is, you're right. And I don't want to. What is it called? Stereotypes and all of that go along with it. That men aren't going to be good dads and they don't do nothing and all that stuff. That stigma goes around.
Yeah.
Court system and all. And so
and
4 times more likely.
Guys,
wow.
Yeah. No. What gets me,
I
I listen. I pay more attention to what Doc said. I'm getting it now. The court, when he said courts, but really it's divorce too.
Right.
You get divorced and the mom sours sours the kid against one or the other.
Yep. And it's 4 times more likely men. Okay. All right. There we go.
I'm getting ready for that. I'm getting ready.
And just so you guys know, we didn't read these stats beforehand, so we're reading them live. Yes, he sent them to us, but we didn't read them. So
I read over them, but I like you read them live right now. I like this.
Yeah, I know you do. All right. Yeah. So fathers have the relationships they want with their children. Exactly. Well, that is true, though. That is true.
That's
you have to set that foundation.
You can't mix it all up, though, right? So specifically, one I'm talking about, because you can always find exceptions to the rules. There's no doubt about that. But I'm talking about the overall system and how it kind of dogs men out. Now, I'm not saying women don't get dogged out. There's certainly a case or two where a woman got dogged out over. I've known friends that got hit, but overall, I'm talking
Right.
about where there's the scorn. Don't act like, and nobody can act like I'm saying anything wrong. Like the scorn women, all of a sudden, what are the words we hear? Like, now the crazy thing about it is I know there's a
Wait,
lot.
what words? What words? Wait,
Oh,
don't
no,
skip.
no, because I always have to preface it by, because you can't, you always recognize there are, remember we said that before, that men are pricks out there. Like they do some crappy stuff. I'm talking about just overall. Women use languages like, all of a sudden he's abusive, but never been abusive before. Now, some guys
Right.
are abusive, so I'm not taking away from that.
Right.
But sometimes
There
that
are.
language starts to get used, that he's
Mhm.
not a good father when he's like, yeah, but I'm there. The only thing difference is we're not together anymore. There's always this language. And then there's
Well, right.
the financial abuse that you get through the court system typically, right? So a lot of that, and because I've known men personally that I've known for years, and I know they're good dudes. I know they want to take care of the kids. Why? Because we've been friends for a long time. And I know for a fact that the stuff they go through just to try to see their kid, and their kid actually dislikes them. And one guy in particular, his son hates him. But his wife would do things like, because we sit down and have a conversation. And again, I know this guy. So it's not like I'm taking his side. I know him.
Right.
Okay. She would do stuff like, one specific thing was, I need you to help me at 10 a.m. to move whatever needed to be moved. Right. He changed his schedule so he could be there at 10, but he had to be at his job or wherever he had like 1 or 2, whatever it was. He set it up. Day
Right.
before, changes it to whatever time he could make it. I'm not saying that was done on purpose, but what I'm saying is, how does it look to the kid? And you think she explains to the kid, oh, he was going to help us, but he had to change,
Right.
and it was my fault. I had to change the time. Or is it like, your daddy ain't even coming to help us? So, and what does that kid
Right.
say later? You didn't come help us, because that happened. So
It's funny, but in Hollywood, in movies, that is the theme right there. It's always that way, really. I can't think of a movie that it went a different way. It's like, oh, sorry, honey, your dad can't be here. It's all that, right? It's regardless of why
Mhm.
he can't be there. But it's usually that is the case where the mother always making excuses for the dad, either doing that or targeting the dad and saying, see, he's not here for you, stuff like that. So it's either she's defending him like, honey, he wanted to be here, but he can't, or more likely it's the opposite. It's like,
depending on how
Okay.
this is,
situation is.
yeah.
So I obviously I let you talk, Doc.
Yeah,
We got a lot of chats. We got I didn't interrupt. I was and there's so I gotta get over to the chats. And so before I get to the chats,
Can we get an applause for Devlin? I just seen a change in the last. Good job.
but okay, so thank you, IC, appreciate it. But I want to, before I get to the chats.
Oh gosh,
I
now we got
wanna-
an hour-long talk.
Yep.
I
No, it's
shouldn't
gonna
have
be quick.
opened my mouth.
Quick. Just like Doc said from the beginning, yes, there are guys that are knuckleheads that do the same thing that women do. But when you look at the statistics and the numbers 4 times and all of these different things, there is an unbalance somewhere. So whether it's because of the court system, whether it because of whatever, I would consider myself a great dad. I love my kids. I reach out. I try to do the best that I can as their dad. I'm love them to death. I put forth the effort as a good dad to do that. There are a lot, just like Doc said, and I know a lot of them as well, that put forth the effort and go the extra mile to be a good dad with with every wall blocked in front of them to allow them to be a good dad. I've seen them go around the corners. I've seen them try every angle, counseling, everything to still have that same reaction from the other side. And so, yes, I know I'm going to go to the chats and I'm going to post them all, but just understand there is some difference whether we like it or not. The stats are speaking for themselves. So I'm supposed to believe that 4 times more that there's that many more bad dads out there destroying their kids when there's something else going on. I don't. That's hard for me to believe. But I know there are a ton of horrible dads that are out there. I'm not denying that.
Yeah.
I'm not denying that. So now let's get to some chats after
So
that.
no one can take it personally and be like, my situation, he was a bad.
Right. I'm not. And again, I get that.
And
Let's see. Let's start up here. I don't want to miss anybody. Honey Bear said, my sons are great dads. Exactly. There's some out there. And congratulations to them being great dads. The court system or the court has nothing to do with the effort a father can make to heal the relationship. I agree with that. A dad still has to do his part.
As
and
long
keep
as it's
following
an
up.
evil playing field, because if you
Right.
have one parent poisoning against the other and one not doing
In the
it, well, that's
courthouse,
not.
yeah.
that's not fair.
You're right. In the courthouse, and you're right. I see.
No,
All
I'm
right,
just saying it in
so-
general. In general, yeah.
Right. All right. So let me see. Where am I
Divorce.
at? Honey Bear said they have taken part in their daughters' lives from the very beginning, including the diapers. Yeah, Doc, including the diapers. And Rolo said, "What's up, guys?
Rolo?
What's up, Rolo?" And Tracy said, "I hear what you're saying, Doc, but men talk trash about women too." Oh, I
Mhm.
guarantee you, there's a ton of them that do. We don't
100%.
deny that, not one bit. There's a whole bunch of
Tracy talks
knuckleheaded
trash
guys.
about me. It's
know.
true.
Some
It's
men
true.
try over and over again, and because of how the mother or family members have influenced the child wants nothing to do with the father. That's from Arcadian. You are correct. That's what Doc was talking about.
You know what the difference is too? Also, that they could say it happened. Men are crappy too. Women have the courts on their side a lot
Right.
more lenient
and use it
as a weapon. They can
as a weapon.
even though men just be jerks.
I mean, I know that quite well. Let's see. Hi,
Me
guys.
too. Me too.
Good to see you. I'm guessing. Oh yeah. Helen
Helen from Ireland.
Ireland.
bet.
Oh yes.
Is it? Do you think?
Helen Dickerson?
I don't know.
Is it
That-
Helen
we did
from
have a
Ireland?
Helen from
Yes.
Ireland.
Is
We
that
did.
is that Helen from Ireland? Please let us know. Hey there.
Or it's Mama
Mike is right.
Mac's friend.
Mamak.
Could-
Oh yeah, that's right. Marcia says Mike is right. Parental what did that say? Is very destructive to children. Yes. Alienation. Yes. Parental alienation is destructive to children. It is. When parents alienate their kids from their other parent for any reason, it's destructive. I agree
Yeah.
with that. I mean, if someone's holding their kid
What did Tracy
hostage
say?
to what do you mean?
Oh no, I thought she did a comment.
She did earlier and I put it up. You want me to put it up again?
No.
She said we talk trash about women too. That's what Tracy said.
Yeah.
All right. But yes, having that, holding their kids back and not letting them have that relationship, whether it be for the man doing it or the woman doing it, it's wrong on all levels, because later on in life, and this is my own personal, I just feel that it's going to backfire on you one way or another, because if once that child sees that other parent for who they really are, it's going to backfire. That's just my opinion, because for
Hopefully
those guys,
they're not
for
too
those big
poisoned
guys
by the time they're 18
are-
or whatever.
and I'll say this, for those guys that are good doing what you're doing, just keep doing it. It'll show up. It'll show in your favor one way or another. Hopefully, God reveals it. So, the saying, God don't like ugly. So
I don't know if that's in the Bible, but
it's not in the Bible.
but
what
he
people
don't.
say.
though.
Yeah, but people
Yeah.
say God don't like.
Yeah,
we know he don't
people
like
definitely
ugly.
say that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's in the Bible. I'm just saying God don't.
Remember,
All right,
this-
what's some more stats?
Oh.
Let's see.
All right, we'll go back to some stats. You mean? You said
Yeah.
steps.
I said stats.
Oh, I thought you said steps. All right, mother-daughter. Here we go. More emotionally. Hold on, I gotta zoom this in because my eyesight.
That's
is,
true. I already know that's true. My mom and my grandma, they can't stay in the same house for more than
emotionally.
like a week before
Oh.
they start butting
at each
heads
other.
big time.
Often involve control, criticism, and boundary clashes. Cycles of cut off, reconnect, fight, repeat. Oh, flight.
My mom and
repeat.
grandma. That's
Yep.
100% true.
Yeah.
They'll go weeks without talking. Finally, someone breaks the
Breaks it.
communication,
And then
and
it goes through. Father daughter, often tied to most. Oh wait, this is who is most affected. Oh, I guess I should have led with that. So out of those top stats,
My phone acting up.
who's most affected by all of those stats that I read the first one? So the 38% and all that stuff. So who's affected by that? More emotionally, I said that one. Father son, more emotional distance, lack of communication, silent, not explosive, longer lasting estrangements, less likely to repaired quickly.
because men are stubborn too.
Yeah, we are. We're not
Basically, that
perfect,
means
but
we're stubborn.
Yep. We don't want to break. We're big headed. Father daughters, often tied to disappointment, absence, and trust issues, can become permanent if trust breaks early.
That's
Yep.
you guys. You guys got all daughters.
Yep.
Well, one son.
Yeah. I got a little boy.
Yeah, no,
let's
I just
see.
went out with my daughter last night. She yesterday we went out. So
Let's see. She
me and my
said
kids
so.
have.
Helen's. Oh, I'm sorry. Go on.
But I was gonna say my kids and I have a great relationship, and
Yeah.
I'm truly thankful that pretty much every
Yeah,
day.
you guys do.
Well, you
guys were
probably
just-
put
you
it
guys
more
were
effort.
just
You
out
put effort in.
Saturday. Hey, where'd you guys go Saturday, Doc? Speaking of which, let's talk about family.
We went
What'd
to
you guys do Saturday?
we went to the Asian Panda Festival downtown Philly.
How was it?
It was cool. No,
It was kind of Asian. It was Asian-y.
It was Lord have mercy. It was a nice event. It was a nice event. Yeah.
That's all we get. You had some time. We're trying to highlight some family time because we're on a subject talking about family.
Mhm.
And I was trying to get a little more out of you, Doc, about family and spending time with your kids and how you
Oh, I just
enjoy
woke
it.
up.
And how, yeah, I know. And how important it is for you to spend that. I was trying to get some of that. Can you elaborate Doc, on your weekend?
No, it is, but it just comes with the territory. It's just whether or not you're hindered or not from both perspectives. Yeah, no, it's just great. Me and my daughter were talking about when she lost a race and she let this girl come back like a lap behind, and she was like, "Really, you're not over that yet?" But we're talking about great memories where we have something to eat. So no, and my other daughter, I talked to her yesterday. It's just wonderful. Like I'm lucky enough to be on that side where yes, me and my ex-wife got divorced, blah blah blah, but she was not toxic. We had our moments because everybody does in divorce,
Right.
but she wasn't toxic, but I've seen
So-
toxic.
So what do you guys do since you're the experts right now? So my son
Did you just say
is coming here. My son is coming here to visit from Boston. I'm going to meet his fiance's parents for the first time. And he's also going to have a bachelor party for the people, his friends here. I'm not invited.
I wouldn't invite you either.
No, I should be invited.
Actually, technically, you should.
I think I should.
I would say you should be invited as the father-in-law or as the dad. You should be having a bachelor party with your son. I think that would be.
I think that's fine
a
for
great
dads.
bonding
Yeah,
moment to be
totally.
with your son in that special moment. I agree.
And
I would say
his
that.
birthday just passed on the 11th. My other son just had his birthday yesterday. We went out to Black Bear. I don't know if anybody's familiar. Black Bear's really good. So yeah, we had Connors and his girlfriend, and
Yeah.
it
It
was
is
fun.
Helen, by the way. It is Helen from Ireland. Yes, hi guys.
Yes.
Sorry.
Hey,
I haven't seen her in a while. I haven't
Yeah,
seen her in
I
a
know.
while.
So, she said, good parents are out there even after breakups. Yes, they are. Fathers and sons are most affected. I agree. If you don't have a good relationship with your son and father-son, I highly encourage it because me and my son, I love him to death.
Mhm.
And we have an amazing relationship. And
I know. What is the nickname you have for? I mean, you do have a great
I'm-
relationship.
shut up. I'm not saying
But-
that on yes, he's our Boo Bear. So he's
He's
Yep.
like 40 years old.
yeah, exactly. So yes, he's But yes,
He's
that
the
is
Boo Bear.
important. And I hug him and I kiss him and I don't care.
They're
And
Doc, they're a little
Yep.
too close.
so Robert's birthday was the 13th.
Yes, that's what I said. Why?
I don't know. That's what Tracy said.
What did
Um,
I say?
I don't know.
Was I got
But yes,
I got a
true.
good relationship
Oh,
with my
there she
son.
goes. So that
Shoo.
was yes, Helen Sand. Okay, so yes, so Doc, when you spend time like you did with your daughter and all that stuff, and you know, not to get all the dad stuff and all that stuff, but knowing myself and knowing how of a great dad you are and all this stuff, the feeling of having that relationship with your daughters and all that stuff,
I'm spoiled.
you are. And
Because it's
and
like-
explain just in case people don't understand the actual feeling that us dads get and the actual raw feeling, because it is a good feeling, and
like,
you
I'm
should
spoiled.
you
Like, it
should
was-
talk about it, and I
No,
think it is important to hear that.
No, it's just I don't know. It's like it was like a feeling euphoria. I told my daughter we because we were near Chinatown too, and went and grabbed something, and that was one of the first times in like a long time where me not working on the projects and all the stuff we're working on that I really like. I liked being out. Like I mean, it was wonderful. Like I don't know. It's like a feeling of euphoria. And she just called. She woke me up too right before the podcast. She butt dialed me, but it was just funny because she was like, "Oh," and she said, "I love you." And I use Boo Bear too. So by the way, Boo Bear's is common. But
is it a black thing? Boo Bear, is that a black thing? I don't want to encroach or
Yeah,
anything.
I don't think so. But
just two of the black people I know, they say Boo Bear. It's just a coincidence.
Right?
And they're
It was
on the podcast. Right.
it was a great time. It was.
So
Yeah,
I find it
go
I
on.
find it refreshing. Like me and my daughter, when she takes me like an appointment in Tacoma, we now we rotate places we go to
Amen,
for
Marcia.
lunch, and we don't see eye to eye. Like I'm not gonna get all political, but like we don't see eye to eye on a lot of things. But you know, I think love pushes that past it. You know,
Mhm.
and we have a good time, especially like when we go to places that we haven't been in a few years. You know, like I don't know, it is a good time when you're being out there, and like dinner yesterday with Connor and Jasmine and stuff. Yeah, it's nice. And Tracy,
So,
she was there.
so I have to bring it up. I do have to bring it up, Icy, because you just reminded me, and it's all your fault now. So
It better
I
not be
wasn't-
long-winded. It better not be
Oh,
20
it's not gonna
minutes.
be long-winded. No, it's about you and your daughter. I had the
It's gonna be
opportunity
good.
last week to be on the phone with both Icy and his daughter. Yes, drop your head.
You're poisoning my daughter against
Yes,
me.
I am. So Tay called me on her phone
Because she thought you're gonna be on her side.
Yes, and I was.
And I know.
Yeah, and so Tay called and was talking about, because I live over here in SoCal, and Coachella was going on. And she's like, "Man, I wanted to go to Coachella." I says, "Yeah, Coachella's perfect. You can go." I said, "But just understand."
I know.
But I said, "You can go, but just understand you're going to go with security, because if you're coming out here if you're going out here in Cali and I'm in the area, you're going with security, and I will be there and walking around following you." And she's like, "No, you can't go." And I'm like, "No, you won't see me, but I will be there, and you will be protected." And I say, and we kept going back and forth and laughing and joking, but I was dead serious because I consider them my family. So when we were talking back and forth and how she takes care of Icy and really loves him and screams and holler at him and gets frustrated with him, but not only does she love him so much, but she chose a career that she could also learn how to take care of her dad even more. So
I don't know if that's why she did it, but that's
sure
a
it is.
bonus.
We're gonna say it was
Yeah,
just
I said
coincidence.
it's a bonus.
Right.
Either way. Yeah.
So needless to say, that father-daughter relationship that you guys have is the tension the craziness and all of the, because I know you, and I know
I don't do anything
told,
wrong.
yeah, right. I told Tay
Doc.
I can only imagine I see around the house all day long. I can only imagine. So I said, the way you guys have your relationship is amazing because she still loves you, but yet you drive her crazy. And,
No, what,
and
no, it's the other way around.
and yet she gets up every day and she takes care of you and loves you because of your love in the relationship. And that's on a serious note, because I see how you treat her and you do care for her and love her. And you're not, you might have your opinion and it might be different from hers, but you still love her.
Yeah, no
I just wanted to bring
Coachella.
that up.
Yeah, no Coachella. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. But yeah. So, all right. So let me get over to some chats. In regards to father and daughter relationship, if fathers treat their daughters with love, respect, and honor, I probably would have less female clients with fathers. Yeah.
Who
with
said that?
father's wounds. That was Marcia. She's a therapist. So she's got actual facts. So I
Gotta
agree.
listen to her.
That's good then.
Yep. And so for you guys out there, treat your daughters right. Treat them like they should be treated. So they don't come back with those scars and all that stuff. I know whatever mom might be doing, going through, but I tell you right now, not one of my kids or one of my daughters would ever tell you that I don't love them as much as I do. They know that I would give my life for them in a heartbeat, and like with no doubts. So guys,
yeah, one little update. After we got off the phone with you, Tater goes, I'm just gonna have to get good at losing him then. That's all there is. I'm just gonna have to lose him.
That's not gonna happen.
Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah,
she's
in my neighborhood.
She's gonna look up some Navy SEAL stuff.
People that I would be bringing out there. If she ever came there and if something happened to her while she was out here and I could have stopped, you're out of your mind. I'm following her. She ain't going. No. All right. So treat your daughters how other men are supposed to treat them.
Well,
that was
so
from
this
Marcia
goes
again. Yes. And because we know, guys, how knuckleheads we are. So guys, teach your daughters how bad we are. Come on.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Doc, am I
Hold
right?
up. Hold up now. Okay, I'm gonna jump in. Everybody be quiet.
I did that on purpose.
So I saw this. I told you the story, right? Did I tell you that?
Yes, that's why I brought it up.
So I'm talking to my daughter, and I always tell her how to deal with relationships and stuff like that. And I told her, I said, don't you ever have no guy drive 30 minutes at 1 a.m. so he can take you out to get something to eat and don't think to expect nothing. I don't care what women say.
Oh, no.
So because what happened was I saw a video, and I just make sure I'm having a conversation to my young lady. So it was a video. The guy, which I don't agree with, but he was kicking her out the car. He had drove 30 minutes. He had drove 30 minutes from wherever he was from. She called him 1 a.m. in the morning to come over, and they end up going to grab something to eat. Now, he was expecting something, right?
But she called him. Him.
No, he drove 30, 40 minutes at 1
All right, I'm just getting it down. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. So men, women, be quiet. You can say whatever you want. I get it. It doesn't matter what you think. We're talking about from a man's perspective. Okay. From a man's perspective, if you
he's expecting something.
If you don't, right. If you call him 1 o'clock in the morning, he's got to drive some distance. 1 o'clock in the morning, guys, not 1 o'clock in the afternoon, because sometimes ladies like to hear what they want to hear. In the morning,
he's like, okay, I'm going.
Exactly. Like, yo, it's popping. So I just wanted to make sure my daughter had clarity on that and she understood. And because I thought it was wrong, the guy was throwing her out. He was like, oh no, he wasn't throwing her out. He was taking her home. She was like, I thought we were gonna go somewhere else. He's like, hell no, I'm taking you home. Because it was the and I think it's the way it's said. Not like you can't do anything, but who picks somebody at 1, 2 o'clock in the morning? My point is just recognize the lane.
Yes.
And I just wanted to make sure my daughter recognized. So we had a little conversation in reference to recognize the lane. Don't do that. She's like, Dad, I know.
Yeah, because there's things that we guys and we said this from the beginning. There's some stupid guys out there doing some stupid stuff, and that 25 years old hasn't formed in the brain yet, and it ain't grown ups yet, so they be making some stupid decisions. So we just got to teach our girls that they do make stupid decisions, and they will try to come over and grab you in the middle of the night and think it's a friendly conversation turning into something else. Yeah.
Now, grown
Yeah.
man though, we do adjust that though. I'm talking about kid. I'm talking about you're in your 20s. Grown men is a little different.
Right.
You know,
A
we-
Yeah,
father
but
teaches
that
the
goes
daughter
back to
how
the-
a man is supposed to treat her.
that goes
Respect.
back to the subject. It's
Right.
like what we know now, right? Is like what we would know then. You know what I mean?
Right.
That kind. I have trouble saying that, but
Right.
you know what I
That's
mean.
fine. Don't worry about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. And
But all right,
yeah,
let's get
so
let's
Gloria
get to some
says-
stats. All right,
Oh,
let's
wait,
get stats.
wait, hold on. I got to get to chats. 22-year-old daughter is daddy's little girl. 36-year-old is still mama's boy. 24-year-old son plays
The
plays
mama's
us
boy
both.
thing.
Now, that's a good one right there.
That's
That's
right.
good.
That's it. That's
Glad to hear it.
exactly it.
My
Awesome.
mom still does that with me. Like she'll see me, and she lives in Oregon, and she'll like grab me and like give me all these kisses and stuff.
Yes.
And
that's
I'm like,
important.
no. I'm like, I'm
no, you
I'm
need all
grown
those
now.
kisses.
I'm
Yeah.
grown.
Hey, ladies,
grown.
make sure you recognize the red flags.
Mhm.
Yes, red flags. All right.
Yeah.
We shifted it from more. In a
I know.
different
Let's
way.
get back
I
on.
know.
Okay.
Thank you. See.
Are we
yeah.
down to the
And
second
Helen
image yet?
said, this is the last one. I can't imagine seeing any of my children being hurt. Exactly. Me neither. Oh, here's the last one. Why families break apart. Let me see. Now I
That's
gotta
the
do
last
some-
one on that one
on
because we
this
got to
slide.
get
I
to like
guess-
the
yeah, he's got
modern.
another slide. Why families value crashes, politics, religion, lifestyle, childhood wounds, emotional neglect, toxic behavior, manipulation, abuse, lack of respect for boundaries, divorce, and blended family tension, addiction, or destructive behavior. 18% of estrangements involve political or value differences. Wow, 18%. Split up from that.
Values are political,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's there is hope, is what the cool little slide says that Icy made.
Yeah, I like
For
it.
families do reconnect. 81% of mothers child estrangements eventually reconnect. Wow, that's nice.
That's
81%.
what I was. That's what I say.
Yeah,
Whether or not
that's
it's 3
awesome.
weeks or 3 years,
Yeah,
you know.
81%,
So that's a good positive thing.
69% of father-child estrangements eventually reconnect. Nice. 60, 70%, 69%. That's good. That's getting up there. Reconnection can take years, but most people find their way back. That's good. That's good news to
Somebody has to open that communication up. And
right.
speaking just in my thing, and I haven't gone through my whole life yet, but I at least want to be that person to open up the communication,
Mhm.
right? Like with my kids or something. I got to swallow my pride, whatever it was, if my wife soured them on me, whatever, like I have to reach out,
Oh yeah.
you know.
By all means. Yep. That has them have nothing to do with me in my
Yeah,
relationship with my kids. All right. You got anything, Doc? What's up?
No, it was, Catherine. I wanted to. Catherine gave a response that was she said that her sons have always been great fathers and stuff like that. I just got to remind Catherine that's not what we're talking about. When they're in the household and they're doing their thing, that's one thing. Now you got to take that same energy and put her on the opposite of a attorney's table.
Mm-hmm.
You know, with her on one side, him on the other side. That's when, yeah. Now you can say your son is a good, and that might be 100% true. But what does she say? From a man's perspective,
Right.
That's what we're saying. That's where the problems come in. It's not what they did during. Of course, most men are good when the relationship is good. It's when after the relationship, all of a sudden the accusations of being bad show up, and we don't really know a lot of times what's true and what's not because feelings are hurt. That's that level
That's
we were
the key,
talking
yeah.
about. Not when they're in the house and everything's cool. I'm buying diapers and food and running around with the kids all day. It's when you're separated. Now all of a sudden, You were a
Little
good dad then. Now you're not a good dad. All of a sudden, you know, it's just
Right.
weird. Happens a lot.
So I see.
Yeah.
You sent it to me again. Why?
No, I sent it in the bigger group. So if people are watching, if they're not part of
they can
if they're
follow
not part of
along.
our messenger group, I
Oh.
just sent the slides in there so they can have the info that we're
Actually,
talking about.
That's a
The
good segue
only-
time. Actually, I see. Thank you for bringing that up.
The one only
It's a
icy.
good time to talk
The
about
one and only
first off,
icy.
Dude, we're gonna have
Patreon,
to.
our Patreon, and commercial support time. Here we go. All right. So, for those of you out there that want to support Tri Virtual Roundtable, there are multiple ways you have an opportunity to support us. You can support us by hitting that like button. That's number one. You can hit that thumbs up. You can hit the share button. You can go to our Patreon. You can
Wait, first of all, those first three things you just said, you know what? They're free. They're free.
on the house. Those are free.
Like you
Those
hit
don't
the
even cost anything.
hit a button, share. Like
Yep, they don't. Oh wait, let me look and see how many we got right now. Oh,
I did.
you did?
I hit like. Yeah.
Oh,
That's
that's all we have.
Wait, is
Oh.
there only one? Are you kidding?
No, I mean there's a couple more than one, but I mean I'm looking at how many people are watching, and all right, so
16,000
I
people
know,
watching,
yep.
and we have like under 10 likes.
Let's see, Catherine. If your sons are good dads, their children will always know that. Amen.
Depends on the age in which things go down.
At what time?
With age.
Well, no, she's saying if their sons are good dads, their children. Oh,
Yes.
I see what you're
Depends
saying
on
right
what
now.
age it goes down.
Right. I see what you're saying. As what could happen. Right.
I know Honey Bear's being positive on it. I get
No,
it.
but that was from Gloria. Gloria was saying that. Yeah.
Same thing.
I
Gloria.
know. Yep.
So I thought Catherine was saying that. But if they break up, if you break up when the kid's like 4 or 5, there's a lot of molding that's
just
still
stuff that you have to, yeah, that goes with it. All right. So again, commercial time. Hit that thumbs up, like, share, all that good stuff. Also, Doc has been working on something.
I seen it. I looked at it.
Which one were you looking at? You looked at it too?
Yeah. Because I didn't sign in though. I didn't sign in.
You didn't? All right. So
no.
let me get it up real quick.
Copilot.
Let me put it on the screen.
Copilot. No, you mean
that. Right, Copilot, right?
No, I'm not doing Copilot.
No. I'm saying that I looked at Copilot.
Ladies and gentlemen,
it's not Copilot.
Exam.
What's it called?
Pilot.
Exam Pilot.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, here we are.
Copilot's
very own Exam Pilot. He has been working tirelessly, night after night, day after day, loading. Now, okay, so I'm just going to talk about your wonderful app here and how different it is than not any of our other apps, but it is different than any of our other apps. And I'll say that by not only does he have all of these college courses that you can go on, learn, get excellent flashcards. The one cool thing about this app is it's not AI driven. It gives you, well, not driven. There is some parts of it that has some AI in it, but I'm saying it's not AI driven, meaning all of those college courses are actual courses from the schools and from actual documentation.
It's a good combo.
It's a good combo. So it's full of actual facts and documents that are real time. And if you're starting college, getting ready to start college, your kid's about to start college, somebody is starting college, and they need good training tools, good a great platform, that would be Exam Pilot. Exam Pilot has it all. Exampilot.help. Now, for those of you that haven't picked up on the theme that Doc has, all of his apps are going to try to be .help. So .help, because he's all about help. So remember, Exampilot.help. Look it up. You guys can go check it out. There's all kinds of cool stuff in there. I mean, we're talking. He gave away too much on this one. I will say that.
think I know.
His other apps that he didn't give away as much, and on this particular app, he's given away a lot, and it's actually worth a lot more than what he's charging for it. And the free, you do get free stuff
Couple
with it.
quizzes,
Yeah, you get quizzes and you get some stuff in there. So for those of you out there, go look it up, exampilot.help. And that
appreciate
is another way you can support Tri Virtual Roundtable and what we're doing. Now, all three of us, we all have our own apps out there. We all have our own stuff out there. I've got some apps out there as well. Icy's got some apps out there as well. So if you're looking to support and help us out, that is definitely one way you can help us out and support us in our podcast and in our endeavors.
But you can't skip the other part either. Is the media for you as well as what I see, and the encouragement and the collaboration that we do to get this done. Because I didn't know anything about this stuff a while ago, and and I apologize to the audience. That's why I'm a little bit lethargic, because I literally just got off the couch not too long ago, and Exam Pile is right here on my computer. It's really the code is right there. I just
you still haven't restarted your computer.
Yeah, I did do that. You told me to do that.
Okay,
but I did do that about.
You brought it back. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
So
I restarted. Hey, I wasn't finished. Look at you,
my
which
bad.
want to jump in there, big head, egghead self. You just wanted to jump in, get on my
At least
nerves.
that was the nice way you said about it.
Yeah, like yeah. He's about to open his daggone mouth and like railroad me.
Go on, Doc. You're right. You're right. Go on.
But I just got to give. But I always want to give you guys credit, but help because we're talking about what we are. Well, it's late for you guys, but it's early for you, but late for me. So it's like 2 o'clock in the morning. My time is 11 o'clock, whatever your time. But we're going through, bouncing off ideas, trying to understand how to get better at doing this. And if Devlin, you showing me the ropes as well as your son, media4u.help.fun.
Fun.
The letter 4, the number 4, media, the letter 4, the letter u.fun. I think that's like the dumbest URL I've ever heard in my life. However, we're gonna rock with it because that's my man's. That's his. And Icy encouraging and giving his input and ideas on how things should progress. So I took all that, but now I was able to
for you.
Exam Pile is the first one that I did from scratch, right? That's totally
right
scratch.
from the
That was
scratch.
me setting up the tech stack and everything. Yeah.
And it was,
totally
man, I'm telling you, Doc.
Yeah. And
it
I'm
made me
miserably
happy.
in love with it.
Yes.
Miserably in love. I'm tired as hell.
It's way too over my head when I was looking at that stuff.
Yeah. But again, thank you, Doc. I appreciate it. But yeah, and the collaboration that Doc talks about, Doc talks about. Wow, I know how to talk. So the collaboration that he talks
This is
about.
Lisp.
Yeah.
I told you. It's there.
Oh, buck tooth behind.
All right. So the collaboration that he talks about, see, and he talks about we help him out and all this stuff. But there's a lot of stuff that Doc does. I know, I realize that too. There's a lot of stuff that Doc does that helps me out as well. I mean, we go back and forth, Sentry. I mean, that thing that you helped me with and all that stuff. But I mean, we have a great time. Let me get to some chats. All right, here we go. Let's see. She said, there we go. Gloria said, yes, thank you for saying that. Oh, Honey Bear said that to Gloria. Thank you for saying that. And then Helen said, have 4 wonderful grandchildren, lucky and blessed. Yes. Way to go, Helen. Woohoo. 4. I wish I had 1. I see a lot of kids of parents go through divorce, and kids always know the parents' efforts. Kids just want to feel loved by each parent. Amen.
That's true.
Love is the key. All right. And thank you guys. Sometimes we get stuck in madness. It's really good to listen to you live. Thank you, Helen. Appreciate that.
Thank you, Helen.
Yeah. Thank you.
Don't worry. I'll be back to my regular self soon.
Around here. Yeah,
just
that's what
tired.
I try to do. What'd you say, Doc?
I said I'll be back to my regular self eventually.
Yeah, now he talks
Doc
loud.
is You see him starting to wake up now a little bit. He's starting to wake up a little bit. Yeah, but
all right, let's get back. Let's get back.
So,
all right.
So are there? So I'm just throwing this out there. I'm gonna I'll get to the stats in a minute, because that second one you sent me, I see, man, that one has the big stats. I'm glad I started on that other one. This one has all the crazy social media stats and
Well, that's a big thing. It's
I know,
modern. It's
a
modern.
huge thing,
Yes.
but okay, I'll be honest. My eyesight isn't the best, so when I'm looking at all these little text over here, it's kind of hard. But I'm gonna do it in just a minute.
Icy. Look at Icy subtitle. Don't talk about sight. That dude.
I know. I fixed it though.
You did fix it?
Yeah, I fixed
I
it
don't
a little
know.
bit. But so for those of you out
purposely did
there, I encourage, and if there's any of you out there that need to reconnect with family members or reconnect with people that you might have been estranged from or not reached out, I mean, just today got me thinking of some people that I want to reach out to, some family members that have just come into my mind since we've been doing the podcast that I need to reach out to that I haven't talked to. So I encourage it. Obviously, the stats show that the reconnect is possible, but something has to happen. So we saw the stats, 81% to 69% or whatever of that they do reconnect. So we know that number is good, that the reconnection is happening. But if you're not doing your part to reconnect or reach out, I encourage you do some healing, whatever you need to do to reach out. But obviously there's reasons why we need to do that, and there's a big disconnect. And speaking of which, now we're gonna go. Oh, yes, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say that yeah,
Speaking of that, I'm gonna go
whether
to the
it's
stats now.
pride or selfishness, whatever it is,
Mhm.
somebody has to make that move, and it might as well be you.
Yep.
Can I end it one last? Well, I know we're not letting it, but just one last thing. What I piggyback on what Icy said, whether it's the male or the female, like in other words, whoever the maybe toxic person may be, yeah, it's up to you to figure that out on the back end. You may not be able to do it on the front end due to the legal system or people's attitudes, but the kids do get to a particular age where you can really sit down as adults and they'll understand. They'll because they'll have a better understanding of how the world is. They'll have more experiences and they'll be like, I see now, or I have an idea. And that's not talking bad about the other parent, nothing like that. But hey, I'm always been there for you. I apologize. Things didn't work out the way it's supposed to either way.
Thanks again, Helen. Yep. Thanks again, Helen. You guys always have such good positive message. We try to. That's the whole point.
And that's not only fathers and daughters, and we've been talking, but it's also relatives, grandparents. It's uncles, aunts, cousins, all of it.
Yep. All right. So how today's world is changing family relationships. Up to 50% of Americans have experienced some form of family estrangement. Didn't I already read that? Okay. 70% say social media has made family conflict worse.
Yeah.
I will definitely add that. I can agree with that on a personal side as well. 61% say political or value differences are a major reason for family conflict. Yeah.
And with social media, it's easy to say, I'm done with you with the social media aspect in there, because you see what each other post and talk about. And it just, like, younger or older, whoever's doing it, they look at it and it's like, I totally disagree with that. I'm done with, I'm just done with him. And then
so
that could start it.
Hit the,
especially when you're out of the house.
The unfollow button is really easy to hit on that social media when stuff's going on like that.
I don't do that.
38% of adults say they have limited or no contact with family member or with a family member. 38%. Wow, that's kind of high too. With a family member? Well, let me see.
And it doesn't necessarily have to be daughters and sons like that.
I don't know. Do you, Doc? Just putting that emotional question out there. Not to pry.
No, in general, no. If I'm not, like, I want to keep up more with my mom, but we're not a stranger or anything like that. I want to spend more time with her. But no, because I don't do that. Like, I don't let stuff like that. I just think I just raised different. I don't let stuff like that. Even the political thing, I don't let it. I got friends now. We're not family, but I got friends that are totally opposite of me, because I battle with them all the time, call them dumb and everything. And
Yep.
then I'll be like, yo, how's the
Oh, I
family?
know.
Vote,
I'll be
vote
like,
Biden,
I'll
man.
be
Vote
like,
Biden. That's all I'm saying. Just vote Biden.
what I'm saying is I'll just be like, how's the family? And I'm sincere about that, you
Right.
know, and when I'm battling with them. And if I see this guy, like one guy I know at a conference, and one of the other doctors I know, that's not, look, politically you suck. I think you're dumb. However, as a colleague and as a person I've known over years, I respect you and all good. So those are two different things. They're oil and water to me.
Yeah,
We
they
can.
are.
You want to talk politics? We're going to battle. If we're gonna go have a cocktail, we can go do that. I don't need to say I'm never gonna speak to you again. That's the where the news, the bullshit. Can I say bullshit? That's where the BS
Say
news
it.
comes into play.
Whatever.
Right?
Just say it
Because-
twice per
Hey,
hour.
if we get
on
banned, we get
YouTube.
banned. I don't care.
Right. Well, that's when the BS news comes in because it makes you think you have to be so hardline. It's just dumb. It doesn't have to be. You disagree with me, that's fine. I may even
Yep.
think that's a dumb idea that you're thinking. Your hypocrisy is amazing to me. However, I still that just doesn't mix with how I've known you my entire life or how
Right.
we deal with each other going forward. I
Right.
just think that's
Doesn't
dumb.
change my view of you.
Yeah.
I
like, we can
just
still
think you
battle.
might just be a little bananas today.
Yeah,
That's all.
exactly. When we're talking about that, I think you're a little off, but that does
Yeah.
not stop me. Like if you
That
need my help,
stop
like I
me
was
from loving you the same way I loved you 30 years ago,
Yeah.
20 years ago when we were growing up.
like the one guy, and this is gonna be quick. The one guy, so we're in the same profession, right? So we battle pretty much every day, and you've seen it. We
Oh, I
bring it
know.
every day, and it get heated. Here's the thing: I was thinking in my head, if I was ever the head of our organization and there was an award given to him, I thought about that. Would that influence me? And I'm like, no, he's a good foot surgeon. The dude is on point.
I
know
need
he's
to start
different.
commenting and
So-
being on his side.
So that would never, right? But that would never, like even Icy and I, like we've gotten to some stuff off air. We do it off air, but it's always
Right.
a temporary, like, dude, you're just dumb, and you're like, dude, you're dumb because X, Y, and Z.
No,
But
no,
that-
it's
but
not
that
over.
doesn't-
No, I'm still hurt.
But that
Still
doesn't, but that doesn't flow to me if you need my help or I need yours. That doesn't flow into that. It doesn't flow into this podcast. It doesn't have to. So what?
Nope.
I think
Be
that
like Doc Who.
just doesn't have to do that. And I think people are silly when they let mediocre stuff like that. You just be like, damn, you're
But
dumb.
see that, but that's
hey,
the problem. Like we're talking about, like that mediocre stuff. Maybe the one little thing that's stopping that conversation back with a loved one.
Yeah.
Mhm.
yeah.
And
yeah.
it's like
Exactly.
you've just gotta say,
Gotta
okay,
break it.
someone's got to stop. Yeah, someone's got to open that back up.
yeah.
Social
Cool.
media is good and bad. Without it, wouldn't have seen you guys. Yes, true. And learned so much. So yes, there is people don't try to listen and watch different things. Yes. Speaking of which, and also if you keep God, Jesus. Yes. Amen. Keep God and Jesus in their heart. Okay. Things also if you keep God. All right. Okay. Also,
Mhm.
speaking of which, me and IC were having a conversation the other day. Well, I don't know if I want to.
Was I on it?
I don't think we were.
No, yeah, no. It was about what we watch. News. I think we all three were on there and watching other different newses than we normally watch, and having them on or paying attention to the other side and all that stuff. We've had conversations about that, and so
A few times.
and so that's what I agree with what she's saying is I don't know why, and I've had a lot of people come to me and tell me at different times, while I have it on TV or whatever, I'll throw Fox News on and I'll watch what's going on and I'll sit there and watch it. And that I like to know what's going on in general. So I want to know what they're saying. I want to know what's happening. And so I don't care if it's one side or the other. I'm still going to listen so I can make my own judgment or my own determination. Because if I hear something that they're saying, which I have, that I might agree with, it makes me think, okay, on the other side going, okay, well, I can see that perspective. I can see where they get that. And I can, okay, that makes sense. So it helps me to understand, well, it helps me to understand people a
It
little
is difficult to
differently.
understand sometimes. I understand where you're coming from, but I'm not going to go
So
in there.
that's all I'm saying.
Well,
so for me, I do watch other stuff, and I do go out there and not just take my one side and go, this is the law and this is the way it has to be.
we
But-
can have another episode about
Exactly.
this.
Stay out of
Yeah.
politics. Isn't it true?
Yeah.
Is it true Sean Hannity is moving away from the Catholic Church? 'Cause
Dude,
of the
I don't know
argument?
what the deal it was with that guy.
I-
But anyway, no,
That's just dumb. But okay, I'm just kidding. I think it's true.
Let's go on. Let's go on. I
Never
got
worded
this.
Catholic.
So
So
family. I see.
okay,
You're up.
so it's like the whole thing is like what
Getting old.
we could have done when we were
Oh,
younger, right?
Go back to the show.
No, we got to go back to the show because
No,
I got
know, but
something
I'm
to
just
say.
saying, we ain't talking
I
about
got
that.
something to say.
Oh, go.
So, well, so there's a woman that's in a care center, right? Assisted living,
Uh-huh.
and she is like sepsis and stuff, and she's reaching out to her daughters, and they're like, "Oh, I'll get down there," and then some of the caretakers call the daughters and say, "Look, we already brought her to the hospital once, and you didn't want to come down. She's going back in like at 1 a.m, and we think you should go down there, right? Because it doesn't look good." And then one daughter said, "Oh, that's just Mom. I'll see her tomorrow. It's just, Mom," and blah, blah, blah. Then they call the other daughter, and the daughter's like, at 1 a.m, she goes, "I'm going to get dressed. I'm going to go down there."
Mhm.
So then they wait like 20 minutes, and then they call the original daughter that they called, saying like, "Hey, your sister's going. Maybe you should go," right?
Right.
Well, when she called that daughter, the other daughter back, and she goes, No, she's not going. No, I talked her out of it. She's not going to go now. She's just going to go back to sleep, and we'll see Mom, next week or whenever we go down there." Well, guess what? She
Mhm.
passed away in the morning.
Mhm.
Oh.
So you look at what you knew now. Later in their lives, they're going to have those regrets, and they're going to go, "I wish I would have stuck by that. I wish I know now I should have stuck to my guns." That's something that she can reflect on, and
Right.
hopefully that doesn't happen. Like that's a learning experience, and something like that can be, mitigated or whatever you want to call it, changed in the future with her children and her
Exactly.
relatives. But like that's always going to be there. Like that's
Yeah.
always going to be. Not only did you affect, like you didn't see your mom, but you also are going to be mad at your sister for
Yeah.
talking you out of something you
Exactly.
decided to do.
I was on my way down
And-
there. Yeah.
Right. So that's going to affect the family, and that may
Right.
the reason why I brought it up, that may cause them not to talk.
Family. Yeah. That
Right, and so-
estrangement. Mhm.
So that could be it. Like I don't know
And
if that was
brings me
me.
to this.
If that was
Co-parent
me,
or family.
I'm not done
sorry.
talking.
I'm sorry. I thought you were done. I'm sorry. I
Oh,
thought you
my
were
God.
finished. I'm so sorry. I'll stop.
I
it.
I
thought you
know
had
how you
finished.
feel, Doc.
It sounded
No, I
I'm dead
totally know
serious.
how you feel,
I
Doc.
thought you
No.
were wrapped up. My bad.
Yeah,
Go.
no,
Go.
I'm
Yo, hey,
done
hold
now.
on. Icy,
I'm
I
done.
gotta say, how the hell did he think you were done? Just out of curiosity.
I was like,
Hold up.
my voice was still speaking,
Like,
and then blah. Then we
like,
got this slide on there.
the Bald Avenger. I mean, out of nowhere.
The Toxic Avenger.
You didn't even pause. You didn't even pause. You were still
That's
going.
that's
Like, there was
true.
There was no.
There was no
Great.
pausing.
It was
None.
super small. It
And
was
this guy's hold up.
If he saw a pause, I didn't.
Yeah, and he just and then he puts up a commercial. That's the
co-parent
weird
because
thing.
it was family care.
Speaking of
I know.
interrupting
Family care.
Iceman,
It was for family. It was all about taking care of each other. It reminded me of that, and I'm sorry.
so you just want to cut me off.
Family
So
care.
that
I know.
family dynamic
I'm
I'm
sorry.
talking about don't matter.
Family-
But
Yes, I'm sorry.
co-parent
Keep going.
does.
Keep going. I'm sorry.
I
Family care.
forgot.
You
I'm
know,
not.
Yeah, don't you put
I'm
my stuff
sorry.
up there. I don't want to be associated with this situation.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I know.
Wait,
My bad. I'm
wait till
sorry.
later.
It's all
Yeah.
Doc's fault.
Yes.
It's all Doc's
But
out.
yep. But
I
family
really
care.
forgot what I was
Co-parent,
saying.
co-parent, I
Actually, I really did.
I know. I'm sorry. I
Dang
thought
it.
you were. I really did think you were done.
No, I was
Uh,
not
God,
done.
no, see, this is one of those things. It's not political, but same thing. See, right now, I want to smack the doggy do out of his ball behind because that made no damn sense.
His
at all.
ball behind.
But
Yeah.
he's still my friend. That was just dumb. Anybody
It
watching,
was.
was that not dumb?
I ain't even
I
gonna
see
lie.
what's going on.
Can we
and
get
he
a thumbs up if that was bad? If that was wrong?
Can we get a thumbs up?
I like to listen to all make decisions. Yes, please put that in the comments down there. How wrong Devlin was for hitting.
Yeah,
for hitting that.
please, please.
please. Oh look, no one said anything. All right, so
Yeah.
everybody,
Oh, everything's fine. Everything's fine.
Oh,
Speaking
look,
of co-parent,
no one said anything.
speaking of
Oh,
co-parent,
That was funny, Devin. I ain't gonna lie. That was funny.
oh my
I thought you were
lordy.
done.
all right, maybe.
Basically,
my
you know,
brain said something different.
bottom line is I need to go to the bachelor party. I mean, I think that's really what we should talk about. Like,
we went all
if
the
we're
way
just
through
gonna throw
circles.
stuff out there,
We're
let's just
circled all
throw
the way
that back out there.
Oh my God.
So yeah, why is he not going to the bachelor party? And,
Yeah,
and
good. Ask
pause.
Connor.
Wait a
Connor's
minute.
supposed to be
Wait a
arranging it.
minute. Why is he not going to the bachelor party? I'm curious. Is it because he's in a wheelchair?
Oh
you
my
don't
God,
wanna-
he's ableist.
You don't want to roll him around with you all the time? I'm
Why
just
did you
curious
think
why.
that? Now,
I'm just
now
curious
I'm really
why
offended.
why Icy's not going. Right, Doc?
I wouldn't invite my dad to the. You know, you West Coast people are a little bit more liberal than I like.
That's
You wouldn't-
that's a
you wouldn't
weird
invite
thing
your
to say
dad
because
to
That's a
your
weird thing to say.
No,
bachelor
I'm not
party?
inviting. No.
Oh, I'm
nobody
going to
was
my
going
son's. I'll tell you that right now. Oh, I'm going.
Well, that's good.
Whether
especially
he likes it or not.
I know my son,
I see.
and there's not going to be any hanky panky.
No shenanigans. Doc,
Yeah,
shut up.
Doc.
Shut
See,
up.
he be doing some
Shut
stuff.
up, Doc.
He
I
be
already
doing
know
some
what-
stuff.
I already know what's in it.
Not a-
Yes,
It's bad
I am
enough
go-
black people can't go to the
I am
wedding.
going to the bachelor party.
The hell you
Oh,
know about that?
so I have some information for you guys here.
Co-parent.
Let's see.
Let's keep it going. You
No, it's not
interrupted me
wrong.
so
It's
quick,
good to
but you
laugh.
can't
No,
you
it's not
can't
wrong.
get to
Okay.
the subject.
I was reading, and I was reading the text, making sure I pick up. Marcia put in laughing. Thank you, Gloria. There was no pause, Devlin. Thank you. Yes, there was no pause. I'm okay. I see the error of my
His
way.
brain separated, like his brain said, like slow motion. I smash speaking in slow motion.
Did not go to mine. Oh, so Rolo said, I did not go to my son's, my son's, and he did not go to mine.
No,
I'm not-
What's wrong?
I'm
with
not
that?
going to talk about that. Rolo's a different subject. I'm not even going to get. I'm not even going to get started on that.
We're not going to talk about Rolo. So
No. There's more.
Yeah.
There's more situations that I could talk about, but I'm not. I'm refusing to do so.
Doc, you're right, Doc.
No, just look at something. Yeah. No, it's not bad. I'm trying to figure out this prompt. But no, we don't. West Coast, East Coast. I don't think we do that. Like, no, Dad, stay where you are. It's for me and the fellas. Like, what's wrong with y'all?
Well, he's not a fella.
I'm not a
Daddy,
fella.
Daddy, no.
Did I
No,
not
you're
raise him?
Man, keep your ass home. Like,
I
what's
took
wrong?
him to his first strip club. Come on.
No. Oh, you did. That's nice of you.
No, I didn't. I'm lying. I'm lying.
Hey, Doc, we both go. Oh.
Word. That's nice of you.
That might
Well,
have
I've offered.
changed
I've
something. I don't know
offered.
that-
Hey,
I've offered.
no in
Trust
hell
me.
you tell me you were a bad dad.
I was trying. No, I offered to
won't
take
believe
him.
No,
I did. When
know.
they're 18, I was like, "Hey, you want to go?" It gives me an excuse to go. I'm like, Tracy, they want to go really bad. Connor really wants to go. I don't want to go personally, but he's my son. I love him. I love him like a son.
Yeah. He's like, go tell her, tell mom, go tell mom.
Yeah, tell mom you want me to take you.
Yeah.
I'll pay you $100. Just tell her.
You, that's funny though.
All right. So back to you, Bob. Icy, Doc.
It's Icy show.
No. I mean, this
Doc,
was
what you
part
got?
2. Okay, I got a
Family.
question for you
What else
guys.
you got for family, Doc?
No, I
Okay.
know. I got it. What? It's just like the last time with the financial, right? What would you
Oh,
tell yourself? What would you tell yourself? An event that happened to you when you're younger with family or any kind of that kind of, like, doesn't have to be father, son. It can be aunt, uncle. It can be grandparents, anything. What would you tell yourself in a situation? Because I know, like I said with my grandma, I really missed the beat on that. I should have been more proactive. If I could tell myself, I'd be like, call my grandma Rita. You know what I mean? Like that would be big for me.
God, I wish I could say.
For me, I would probably say put up boundaries early on. So I would tell my old Devlin to make sure you put up family boundaries so you protect.
Not that I want you to talk more, Devlin, but can you expand? Do you mind expanding on that? Like just in general boundaries? Like what do you mean?
Boundaries, kind of what I said in the beginning of my energy, not wasting my
okay.
energy on things that I shouldn't be wasting it on and people I shouldn't
Okay.
be wasting it on.
Right. Mhm.
And that's what I would probably tell the old Devlin is
Okay.
protect your
That's
boundaries,
personal
protect your
development, though, right?
yeah.
I thought we were
yeah.
talking about and family members. So when I say no, on my perspective, I said no. And I got a small family too, so that may be
Right.
part of it too, guys. Remember, I don't have as much numbers my immediate family. So,
Oh yeah.
but when you talk about personal development, yeah, obviously I'm gonna have like, oh hell yeah, I did this wrong, I did that wrong, wish I did
Oh
that.
yeah, but that's personal. Yeah, but that's
Right.
not
But as
right.
far as a family member,
A specific family
nah.
member? Were you
Like
talking a specific one, I see, or
even
just in general?
yeah, like
No, just in general. Like for
Oh, okay,
example,
yeah.
another example for me is my mom didn't I feel and I think it's not I'm not blabbing, but like I felt like my mom wasn't when I had kids young,
mhm.
she didn't spend a lot of time with them. You know what I mean? Like I was hoping she would be that grandparent that made an effort to always come there. I think she thought that she has time, right? She has time
Right.
to do this. But
Mhm.
then my dad got transferred. He's working for Delta, I think, and airlines as a computer technician. They end up going to Mississippi. Well, then they left when they were young. And now
Right.
then they have that, like, I had an opportunity for a couple of years to be there with them,
Right.
and now it's far away. And I take that as a sad for my kids not being able to, because I used to
Mhm.
spend every summer with my grandparents in Elko, Nevada. Not the New Orleans ones, like I said, Rita, but yeah, so that's why then I took it like I need to call my parents, they need to call them, that I just felt
Reach
guilty
out
for
more
that
often. Yeah.
for them.
Right.
Yeah.
No,
All right. So Tracy said, so then you wouldn't have a problem if she takes Tay Tay to the strip club, right?
Guys are different.
Yeah.
No.
No, I'm kidding. I don't care. She wants to go to Thunder Down Under. Go ahead. Take it.
Actually, now that I think
Thunder
about it,
Down Under?
yeah, you didn't have to name it that, bro.
That's
You
a
didn't have
strip
to do that.
show. Strip thing.
And how
in
do you- why do you-
Vegas.
Why do you
In
know
Vegas.
that?
Tracy went.
Oh.
Yeah, she went to Thunder Down Under already.
I
When
don't
we
think
were
I'd
in
trip
Vegas.
on that. If my daughters went and hung out, I don't think I'd trip on
Yeah,
that
I
at
know.
all.
I don't think
I don't.
anybody
Yeah,
would.
I honestly
I
wouldn't
wouldn't.
care.
I wouldn't.
Nowadays,
They're
our
grown-
kids
they're grown
know
up.
so much more than we ever did.
Mhm.
They get to make
Ever
their own
did.
decisions. They get to
No,
make
no,
their
I'm
own
just saying,
mistakes.
as far
They get
as
to make, I'm
knowing
like,
things,
whatever they
Mhm.
want to do. Yeah.
a strip
I-
club is nothing new. That
I asked my daughters
Tracy.
when they were really young. Oh, I mean, I apologize about that. I said I'm not trying to build.
Oh, it's okay, Devlin. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I appreciate
Oh,
that.
I
I
mean,
was Devlin. I'm sorry. But when my kids were young, I asked them because remember, kids had cell phones, Google,
Oh, yeah.
internet, and I asked them, and I'm not gonna say their age because people will be like, "Well, that's way too young." Well, no, mind damn business. My kids were
they're
raised right
62
right.
years old. Your kids are
Right.
62.
So, but I asked them, "What have you seen?" And they looked at me like I was like, "Nah, go ahead and tell me." It's like, "Yeah, little Johnny or whoever got their little cell phone and went to a couple pages, and you can't avoid it." So I talked to them about that. That's probably why my kids aren't wilding out now.
Oh,
No,
Marcia-
and I don't know if
Marcia
it's good or
didn't-
bad that
didn't know you
access
were
is
joking.
there. I don't know.
Yeah.
I know.
That's another
Marcia said,
conversation.
Mike,
Yeah.
you have double standards? LOL. She
I have
didn't know
double
you were
standards. Who
joking.
said that?
She didn't know you were Marcia. She didn't know you were
Oh.
joking when you said she couldn't do it.
Oh, yeah. No.
Yeah.
Well, she probably said that earlier and then I said it already.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah. No. For sure, that Taylor can go to that. But is he going to the bathroom again?
Oh yeah, Devlin has irritable bowel syndrome. For those who don't know, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's okay. He's back.
Okay,
That was a quick one.
He goes really quick.
He didn't wipe.
He has wet.
He did not wipe.
It was,
He did not wipe
He
on
did
that
not-
one.
He don't wipe. He used hand sanitizer. That's what he's reaching down for now. Extra strength, the industrial version.
I'm saying things to you in my head, both of you.
His bidet shoots out, sanitizer. Oh, Gosh, that's funny.
Did I tell you guys I have a bidet?
Did we know?
Yes, you told me.
It's
How
next
did
to the
I
closet.
really did tell you that?
Yes, yes,
Oh,
yes. Yeah, we
it's
talked about
wonderful.
bidets a little
Oh, yeah,
bit
they're
after I got out of the
wonderful.
hospital.
Yes,
You still
they
got the
are.
portable one in your office? So what? I don't mean to put your business out there, bro, but you still got the portable one?
But
in
he
your office?
smiled a lot when we brought that up. That man, I just saw
You know,
big,
no, I
big
haven't-
smile.
I got
Hippo,
rid
I'm
of that
sorry,
one, Doc.
hippo,
I got rid
hippo.
of that one.
Okay. Oh,
Hey
how
Doc,
that-
is he shaking a lot? His camera?
Well,
Is-
he's
the-
probably,
okay.
he's probably drying his hands because he put too much hand sanitizer. When he
Oh, that's it.
goes
That's
too
it.
fast. When he goes too fast, he splashes.
You know what? Forget both of you.
I'm not even
All right.
gonna. Never mind. I'm not gonna bring nothing
So,
up. I'm not gonna bring nothing up.
So, yeah, Marcia, thanks. Marcia, she thinks it's funny.
He be splashing. It's nasty, but look, man, we love Devlin. We look
Shut
forward
up.
to seeing him, but he be
It's okay if he does. He does what he does.
because like what about 6 months ago he went to the hospital for E. coli because he wasn't cleaning his hands right. So he had to he had to go to BJ's. No, guys, come on now. We're not trying to put your business out there, but he had to go to BJ's to get the industrial strength. So they got the ones
Wow. You
that
gotta go to the
regular
doctor to
families-
get that straightened
right.
out.
They got the ones that regular families use, and they got the ones like if you work in a bio, a bio facility, like cleaning up.
Right.
You know how
To
you
extra
clean up,
strength.
like,
Like he
Extra
gets in the room,
Yeah.
stands up,
So
gets shot with everything. Yeah, there you go.
yeah, so
There you go.
that's our boy. We don't want. We
You
don't
know
wanna
what?
talk
Forget
about stuff.
both
We don't
of
want
you.
to bring his stuff out. But anyway, so then he found a discount. He found a coupon where he get 5 cases, where he get 5 cases and get one free. So Devlin called me up and said, "Should I do it?" And I was
That's
like,
why
"No."
he's able to go so often
Yeah, so
during our
that's why-
podcast.
Exactly. That's why.
Yes,
during the podcast,
yes.
He's able to go.
Okay, Doc.
This is not me. Hey, by the way, can I say something?
And then what-
Rolo's favorite part is when we dog on each other like that. Anyway,
Get Rolo, man.
but
Rolo.
it's so
Thanks, guys.
natural for
Hold
us
on, now I'm
to,
all sweating.
with
Hold on.
Devlin. Are you sweating? You sweating sanitizer?
Devlin jumped from his seat to his toilet.
Forget both of you.
And then wipe up and then come back on camera. Oh, nasty ass. You get on my
That's
nerves.
quick, dude. No, that's quick.
That's
Okay,
mad
might as
quick.
well
all right,
just
hold
sit
on.
on
I
the
gotta get to a
toilet.
chat from Helen. Hold on. She says, "I want children to grow and understand life. If we teach them, they will grow up and do great things. If we don't teach them, they'll be dummies."
I think
so.
I'm not gonna.
That's not what she said.
I'm gonna
What she
interrupt you
said-
here real quick.
If we don't teach them, they will.
See, I can't even
not
interrupt
sadly.
him. He just keeps
Yeah,
talking.
you
That's
can't,
right.
you can't.
Rah. Okay, go on.
No, I was gonna say being present is a big thing.
Yeah.
Be
Yes.
present, even if it's just watching TV with somebody. Be present with your children and your family members because that's a huge thing. That's a huge thing.
Yep. Yep.
Good conversation.
I wanted to be so present. I was the classroom dad, and I went.
I'd
to
be
all
so
the field
present. I
trips.
would go to that strip club
I
with
went-
my son. Yeah, I would.
If I had a son, I'd take him. No doubt.
I see. You just wanted to make sure that everybody knew that
I'm
quality
hoping.
time
I'm hoping.
is so important.
I
Quality
hope
time
my
is so
son sees
important to
this.
you. Yes.
I hope he sees this.
Yes.
Because
Quality time.
Connor
is
already said
important.
no. I'm not invited. Connor said no.
No, you can't.
Oh.
Why I want to go anyway?
Yeah. I don't. I
And he's
think I
in
would
charge
have
of the
to-
he's in charge of the bachelor party.
the West Coast activities.
Yeah, y'all
Yeah,
do it
yeah.
weird over there. Y'all do some weird stuff over there. I'm not gonna bring none of that up, but y'all weird. We don't even think about that.
because
on
I know
the
what's
One
going on
show.
in your head right now. I know what
Me?
you're thinking.
You know
And
what I'm
I-
talking about. You know what I'm talking about.
No, I was like, what's
It's something
so
else. You
weird
know-
about?
I'm not gonna say
thinking.
it, but you know what I'm talking
You
about.
know-
No,
he's
I'm not
thinking.
gonna say it either. I mean, I like feet. Everybody likes feet. It's not a big deal.
Oh, thank you. Laugh love. Yes.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I was asleep the first half of the
so-
show.
Back to you, Bob.
All
What
right,
about
what
me?
time is it? What time is it?
It's 6:25. Look,
Yeah.
Oh.
We're 25.
I don't even know
now.
what the show is about, to be honest. I didn't like the subject.
Family,
Oh,
family.
Okay, what's the next one about?
relationships.
Let me do.
Oh.
Yeah, you want to do that part? You want to tell what it's about?
You got it.
Okay, so
You got
next week we're gonna have the final part of the series. It's gonna be about relationships and love. and what we could have done. Because I know for me, looking back, there's a lot of stuff I would tell myself to do different when it comes to love and relationships and stuff.
Take your ass out there. Well, we gotta suffer.
But here also, I want to say we are going to take a little hiatus. Is that correct, gentlemen? We are going to actually take a little hiatus.
2 weeks.
And we're going to take a couple weeks off, and we're going to play some of our older stuff. Is that right?
Yep.
Maybe I want to do
on Sunday. Yeah.
I want to do the
Not
racism.
next week.
I want to do the
Week, but it'll
racism
probably
with
be
Doc
the week. Yeah.
when he goes crazy.
When he goes, ballistic.
Yeah.
He went on his rant. Yeah, that
There's
was amazing.
two parts to
so
that.
If there's ones you guys want us to replay, let us know. Like Icy said, we're gonna take a little break because we've been doing it every Sunday for over
62
a year.
weeks.
Yep, 62 weeks, and have not had one Sunday off since then. So,
I did. I had one.
Yeah, but you weren't really off. You were in the hospital, so I'm not calling that off. So it's not like you just said I'm not gonna do it. But we're gonna take a little break and replay some of our other ones for couple weeks. So let us know which ones you guys want to see or anything like that.
And obviously, we can't respond to comments at that time because we won't be live.
Think something's wrong with me. Believe me, German Shepherd on his knees. Okay, I have actually tears laughing. Yay!
Wait,
Helen.
what happened?
Helen is having too much fun and laughing, and her dogs are laughing at her and doesn't understand why she's having so much fun.
Dysentery. It's just messed up. They're laughing at Devin guy. I think it's the E. coli thing. She was like, I want to see how that looked.
No, I think the dogs are watching Devlin going, I know you got some little tiny rat dogs. That's what it is.
Dogs are judging them. I know. Wiggle a little more. There's a little more in there.
Is it right? Yeah. All right. The dogs are good character.
Make sure you guys
dogs have good character.
That thumbs up.
Wait a minute,
please.
Devlin, don't be interrupting us.
I'm not interrupting you from talking about me. So make sure you guys hit that thumbs up and share, like, subscribe. We need them, and help us out if you can.
Hey, and also remember we do want
tonight.
We do want ideas for shows.
What are you talking about? I did last. I did.
No, you didn't.
I did last time.
Nice try.
No, it's the time before that.
No, nice try. I did it last time before that.
I did it last. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
No, I'm talking. I said the time before.
I know.
All right. I got. All right. Well, so we're gonna close this out. Any last minute thoughts? Anything like that?
Well, I do just one last thing. We are looking for ideas for topics. Oh, yeah. So if you have any, put them in the chat or something like that. Send us a message.
Send it to us. Right. We'll find you.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, guys. Maybe bow our heads. So, Lord, I know Icy can't see and he can't spell. The one only Icy. I don't think that's what he meant, but Lord,
the one and only Icy.
But that's not what it says. You know. He missed the word.
Wait, it doesn't say that.
I know Icy's blind as a damn bat.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Sorry.
And help him with his sight and stuff like that. Is there any new procedures out there? Please find them for him because he spelled our first T-shirt wrong. I ordered it. I paid $13. Oh Lord, and the damn thing was spelled wrong. Didn't know it was spelled wrong. Oh Lord, but that's the way it was. So we love Icy. And what we tell our followers is that if you're ever going to have an organization, please don't let the blind guy do the visual work. So we understand that and we learn. Lord, help Devlin with his dysentery.
Man, you know, God loves your prayers. I'm just gonna interrupt. God loves your prayers. He's probably sharing it around to all the angels. Yeah. Hey, look what Doc did this week.
I'm about to pass out. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry.
Lord, he means no disrespect. He loves you.
You know his heart, Lord.
I really appreciate this opportunity. Look, I gotta be honest. Before I came on here, I was tired. Like I was literally off the couch and I hit the button and we had to chime in right before the thing. But I was tired, so I didn't wake up to half the show's over. So I apologize for the listener for that. And look, I appreciate it from a serious perspective. I appreciate everybody being here and supporting us. And we have these core people that really give us inspiration to keep going. I really appreciate that. And I think that was funny.
All right,
Thank
Amen.
you. Oh, was that the amen? Was that the
Yeah,
amen?
Yeah, that was amen.
Oh,
Amen.
I didn't know what was
All
going
right.
on. Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah, that was a good one. All right. So Helen said, "Love you guys. Thank you." And she also gave us some more hearts and prayers. So we'll talk to you guys. Yeah, way to go, dog.
The dogs are now barking to him.
Yep, yep. Now they are getting
Like,
me.
damn
All
you,
right.
Snake.
All right. Love you all. Talk to you later. Hit that
Peace
like
out.
button. Have a wonderful break,
Have a
guys.
wonderful day.
Amen. That's what from
Love it, guys.
Marcia.
That was
Thank
Yes,
you,
thank you.
Marcia.
Thank you for
Right.
watching, everybody.
I got
All right.
tears,
See you
man.
guys.
Oh my
Love
God.
you all.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Jesus.
Watch the